Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the last episode of Regular Show. And wow, what can I say? This was just a really awesome episode. Alright guys, anyways, in the last episode of Regular Show, Pops needs to defeat Anti-Pops. So basically, Mordecai and Rigby cheer him up because he's really sad about that he has to actually fight Anti-Pops and he has to kill him. So basically what happens is Mordecai and Rigby cheer him up to get him ready for his big fight, and then when they get him ready for his big fight, they pretty much fight, and then Anti Pops and Pops they start clenching their fists like this, and then when they start doing that, Mordecai and Rigby they fly their airplane, they fly their like airplane thing between their fists, between the fists of Anti Pops and Pops. And basically, what happens is, it causes like a big, huge reality to reset. It causes like a big reality reset. So when reality resets, we flash back all the way to the Power episode. And this was my all-time favorite episode. I said this in an earlier review, I think it's on one of my older videos. But anyways, they reset back to the Power episode, and basically Mordecai and Rigby see that things aren't right. They see that maybe Mordecai and Rigby see that it's just they already seen everything. Rigby smashes into the wall. He knew he already smashed into the wall. Rigby also sees that everything else he did in the future, and basically Mordecai sees everything too. So what happens is they finally come home from space because everything is settled. Actually, what happens before that is before everything is settled, Pops gives Anti Pops a hug into the sun, killing them both. And this was just wow, guys! I did not see this coming at all. This was just really wow. I did not see Pops dying in the final episode. It just wasn't something I was expecting. And here's the cool thing, though, guys. They had the original clip from the naive man from Lollyland. Pops that was in the background when Pops was hugging Anti Pops. Pops went into the background of the naive man from Lollyland, and he's getting confused. He's like, "Where am I?" And it was just really cool. We got to see one of the original storyboards from not I'm sorry, not a storyboard. We got to see the original, I guess I want to say the original prequel to Regular Show kind of. We saw Pops in the Naive and Lollipop, which was in the background, and I think that wow, that was just so cool. It was just really really awesome. And the only thing that would have made this scene even better was maybe they could have added 2 a.m. in the p.m. Remember that scene, that controversial cartoon 2 a.m. in the p.m. Basically, Mordecai and Rigby, they're it's like an adult version of actually Mordecai and Benson. It was like an adult version of Mordecai and Benson who were drug users, and but basically, it would have been kind of interesting if they added a scene in there, that wasn't drug related or anything like that, because Cartoon Network would never allow that. Anyways, moving on. I just think that was really cool how they included the naive man from La La Land into the scene. Anyways, Pops hugs Anti Pops into the sun, and they both die. And then Mordecai and Rigby are crying because their best friend Pops is now dead. So what happens is their dome or the park goes all the way back to Earth, and everything goes back to normal. And then just flash forwards to like 25 years in the future. Now here's something interesting, guys. Mordecai, Rigby, and Benson and Muscle Man have kids. What happens is Mordecai ends up marrying. He doesn't marry Margaret actually. Mordecai ends up marrying some purple. She was like a purple bird or something like that. So Mordecai ends up marrying her, and they have 3 kids together. And Rigby, he ends up marrying Eileen. I'm happy about that. I was always a fan of Rigby and Eileen. They have 2 kids together. Benson marries Pam. I'm pretty sure that was Pam. Yeah. And they have kids together. I'm pretty sure. Muscle Man, he obviously has kids with Starlip, which was pretty cool. And Skips, he stays single. And yeah. Also, Also, Skip stays at the park to work for Benson, and with a bunch of new park employees. Mordecai becomes an artist, and it's really not clear what happens to Rigby's career. It's kind of implied that he does something with video games. Me personally, I'm kind of guessing a video game designer, because when he's seen playing video games with his two kids, and what else? Basically, it's not implied what Muscle. I don't think it was implied what Muscleman's job was either. But if I had to guess, I'd say he's working at the park at Benson still. And yeah, it was just really, really interesting. And actually, Maillard ends up dying in this episode also. Maillard, I'm guessing he dies of old age. It's not really revealed what happens to him, like how he died. But that's how I'm guessing Maillard died. And yeah, they have a statue of Pops and a statue of Maillard, which was just really cool. And then basically in the ending scene, you see Mordecai and Rigby 25 years later. So they're both in their 50s now, and you see their kids are all growing up. And they're they're texting, they're running around the park, they're doing this, they're doing that. Mordecai and Rigby are then talking about let's try to find some old video games. Rigby, I think Rigby said it, and then Mordecai's like, yeah, let's go. Then like, whoa, and Mordecai says pretty much, I can't believe we're still doing that. Then the show kind of ends like that pretty much. And it was just, oh my god, so cool. Honestly, I didn't know what to think of the ending of a regular show. Like, I know, sorry, what I mean by that is I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I didn't know if the ending was going to be a letdown. I didn't know if they were going to, like, leave the show with a lot of unanswered questions. Or I didn't know, but they really just, they really did it for me. They really made the show what I wanted. They made the ending that I wanted to have, and it was just awesome. Wow. Yeah, and then you see in the final scene you just see in the final scene you see Pop saying "Jolly Good Show," and then a DVD of regular show comes out of the TV from the TV, and then a DVD from regular show comes out from a TV that's already on screen, and then the show ends like that. So yeah, guys, this is a really, really cool ending. Regular Show would go down in history as one of my all-time favorite Cartoon Network shows. The only Cartoon Network show I liked better than Regular Show was Johnny Bravo, personally. Johnny Bravo was my all-time favorite Cartoon Network show, but Regular Show is definitely second. And I'm glad it went in, I'm glad it went on for 8 seasons. It was just so cool. Two guys who were 23 years old going into misadventures and all stuff. It was really cool. It kind of had like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force kind of feel to it, It was like yeah, it's just TV show about randomness and craziness, and it was just so awesome. And oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed the adult humor in the show. It was so cool. But yeah, guys, it was a really cool show. I think the ending was awesome. I really have no complaints about Regular Show, really. And I like the surprise ending. You would have thought that Mordecai would have actually ended up marrying Margaret, but no, he doesn't. He ends up marrying someone else, a purple bird, and who we don't know her name as far as I am aware. And yeah, what else? I guess that's it pretty much. It would be cool if they bring Regular Show to Comedy Central or Adult Swim someday for like another 2 seasons. Maybe it can be pre-movie, because honestly, a show based on Mordecai and Rigby having kids and all that stuff, I mean, it just doesn't sound as interesting to me. I'd rather have it be the original Regular Show with Mordecai. No, before Mordecai and Rigby had kids. So maybe sometime in the future it'll be like a fun idea if they bring Regular Show to Comedy Central or Adult Swim, and they make it pre-final. And they just maybe add a lot of adult humor, well, not too much adult humor. They add a little bit of adult humor, and they just have a little fun with it. I just think that would be pretty cool, and just have like an extra 2 seasons of Regular Show. That would be awesome. And yeah, I'm actually gonna be reading a lot of fan fiction of Regular Show too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the show had a perfect ending, but I just feel like I can't. I want to get some more of the show. There's so much more of the show I want to watch, and so. I'm probably going to be reading some fan fiction in regular show because you know the show is just so cool. Um, anyways, I think that's all I can really think of right now. You know, I mean, regular show was just such an awesome show. The ending was really cool. Mordecai ended up with the purple bird. It was cool. Rigby ended up with Eileen. Happy about that. Benson and Pam. Muscle Man and Starla. It was all just really cool. But yeah, guys. I I'm a little sad the regular show ended, but it went out with a bang, and I'm happy about it. Hopefully, to bring like I said, hopefully to bring like a extra 2 seasons on Comedy Central or Adult Swim someday, making it pre-movie and just having some fun with the show with adult humor and all that stuff. That would be nice. But anyways, yeah, guys, thanks for watching and have a good day.